Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to Friday, which is the day that we get money, money, money. I'm here today to go ahead and do our cash stuffing for the next week. For those of you who are new to this channel, my husband and I are currently on a journey to pay off $69,000 worth of debt in order to possibly get into our home within the next 5 years. If that's something that you're interested in following us on, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of any content that we post. Let's go ahead and close out this last week. So I'll get my envelopes out and let's see what we've got as far as change goes. So we've got quite a bit of change. It looks like a lot of quarters. What I do with our change is that I put it into what I call our anniversary jar. And the change will go in there. We won't cash it until October, which is the month of our anniversary. And hopefully we'll have enough in there to go ahead and pay for an anniversary dinner or a night out. So we'll see. As far as leftovers go, we did really well on our groceries this week. If you saw my reels in Instagram, you would have noticed that we had $20, $1, $2, $3, and $4 left. And personal, I keep empty because I tend to go through that money pretty quickly. Now, what I'm gonna try to do today is break the 20 down to a 10 and 2 5s so that I can keep a $10 buffer in my grocery envelope just in case. It makes me feel comfortable. And if I break this up into 2 5s, I can go ahead and put them into our $5 savings. So I'm gonna go ahead and set these back here before I go ahead and fill. And today I am gonna be stuffing $380. So we've got 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. So $380. I'll go through and sort this out. I hope that you all have had a great Friday. I woke up in the best of moods today with what I call that Friday feeling, which is always good to have. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with our variable envelope binder. And let me move some things around so I can take a look at my little cheat sheet. So this week, groceries is gonna get the last 100 for the month. So we've met it with $500 so far. Currently has 1, 2, 250, and 3. Those $50 bills I keep in there as a buffer. And then before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of those hundreds and put them into this week's grocery envelope. So we are right on track with our grocery spending. And there we go. I put it in the envelope that goes into my wallet. So we're ready for groceries this week. Gas is gonna go ahead and get its 150. We budgeted $250 to go into here this month. So 1, 2, and 3. I do put those in $50 bills, just a preference. So currently this has 51, 52, 53, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $304. I am sure that I'm gonna need to fill possibly tomorrow. My husband's gonna need to put gas in his car. So 2 of these 50s is probably gonna go towards that. But once again, we are still on track. The Fur Babies envelope should not have been touched, and it hasn't. It's capped at those $200, which is perfect. My personal has been completely depleted, friends. I did go ahead and I used the $7 to top up the money that was in my own Buy Me a Coffee fund. And I was able to do a refill. So that's what I use the rest of my personal on. My husband likes all of his money in the account. Our miscellaneous is currently sitting at $21. We did use the money from here in order to buy our contribution to our friend's gender reveal last week. Eating out is currently sitting at $20, $40, and $5, so $45 in eating out. And our snowball is going to get $30. So let's go ahead and fill that. It's currently sitting at 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 63. So $163. Now this is actually going to get deposited back into our account so we can make that snowball payment. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna set this money to the side to see if we can break some change, since this money is going to the bank regardless. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that to the side. My personal savings, or my Chicago savings, is still sitting at 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, and 98. I am set to get my personal funds next week, so we will be rolling that die 4 times to see what my contribution will be. So let's go ahead and set this aside, and let's pull out our sinking fund binder. Medical is going to go ahead and get its weekly 25. So there's 20 and 5. And it's currently sitting at 100, 200, 250, 70, and 5. So 275. There's nothing we can break in that one. Linus and Leo, which is our dog's vet fund, gets 15 a week. So we'll go ahead and put that in. And that's currently sitting with 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, and 315. I can actually switch out 100 for this 100 that is going into our snowball. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 15. Perfect. That's going to give us a couple more bills that we can break down, hopefully. So household, it did get hit a little bit this week, but it's currently sitting at 50, 60, 61, and $62, and it gets 15 this week. I've got those 2 5s, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a 20. It was 2 10s, I apologize. So now we've got $75, $76, and $77. You know what? I took those 2 10s from the 20 that was over here, but I really want to be able to put a $10 buffer in my shopping. So gifts is also going to get its weekly 15. This one's got a couple of 20s and 10s. So it currently has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, and 40. So what I'm going to do is take those 2 10s. So I just broke that the way I wanted to. Here's 50, 20, 30, 40, hold on, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we'll break that 50. And then we can do a 20. And we can do another 20. Perfect. So that'll keep us at 50, 100, 20, 40, and 50. So 150. Car maintenance is going to go ahead and get its weekly $15. This one's got a lot of fives, and so it's got 100, 150, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, and 73. So what I'm gonna do is, let's do 2 10s for a 20, and then another 2 10s for the other 20. And those are the lowest bills I have right now. So we broke a couple. So we should have the same amount. We've got 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, and 73. Perfect. Next on the list is vacation. Vacation gets its weekly $5. So it's currently sitting at 20, 25, 30, 31, and 32. With all those 10s, I'm going to go ahead and take 2 5s and replace it with a 10. So we still have the 20, 30, and 2. Moving on to renter's insurance. Renter's insurance gets $3 a week. So 1, 2, and 3. And it's currently sitting at 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, and 63. And that's in the minimal amount of bills that we have available right now. Car registration is sitting right on the same boat. It gets 3 and 3. And it has 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, and 63. So perfect. Last but certainly not least is our emergency fund. So our emergency fund has $1,000 sitting in our savings account, and it gets the last 4, so there should be $4, and there is, the last 4 in order to round up our sinking funds to $100. So that's currently sitting at 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and $80. Let's go ahead and cash these in. So I'm taking the $10 and putting a $10 bill in there, which will keep us at 50, 60, 70, and $80. Perfect. We are all set with our sinking funds. Let me go ahead and pull all of the bills that I'm going to go ahead and deposit into our account next week so that we can pay for our current snowball. What ends up happening the last week of the month is that I actually don't pull the money that we're putting towards our snowball, but I deposit the money that I've saved during the month. And I just go ahead and pay that lump sum onto our snowball. Let's make sure that I have the same amount of money I'm supposed to have. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Oops, I think someone's home. 61, 62, and 63. So we have $163 that goes into our snowball envelope and will get deposited into the account. Perfect. I'm not going to care too much about the bulk in this because it is going to get deposited into the account. Before I forget, let's go ahead and put that $10 buffer into our grocery envelope. So we've got 110 going into groceries this weekend. And we've got our 5s and 1s for our savings challenges. So this week, our $5 envelope, savings envelope, is gonna go ahead and get 2 $5 bills. What I do is I save this money until the end of the quarter, and then I count them out, and then they go into one of our savings envelopes. Our $1 savings is gonna go ahead and get $4. So I'll go ahead and put that in there. And I am so happy. I've been seeing these a lot lately, which makes me really happy. So that being said, we are all set, my friends. I'll go ahead and put my envelopes back into my wallet so that I can set it right back into my purse. Thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my content. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with that bonus video comparing that first debt confession video form with where our debt is sitting right now for those of you who joined this channel based on that video. As I haven't been using it lately, but I want to make sure that I follow up with that. Other than that, I'll be back on Sunday with our week 5 budget. Take care, my friends. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.